Have you ever stopped for a moment, just before falling asleep at night, and asked yourself whether the very room you sleep in, the one place that should be your safest and most peaceful sanctuary, could actually be silently stealing your health, your energy, and even years off your life? Most people after 65 don't realize that their bedroom, more than any other place in the house, holds hidden dangers, subtle stress triggers, and quiet energy drainers that slowly rob them of rest, weaken their immunity, and accelerate aging. And that is why today, I want to walk you through the 12 surprising things that every senior must absolutely remove from their bedroom once they cross the age of 65. Because your body changes. Your tolerance changes, and the very environment you sleep in becomes either your best medicine or your slowest poison. And the shocking truth is that many people who struggle with fatigue, dizziness, poor sleep, night sweats, joint pain, or even restless thoughts don't connect these problems to what's actually inside their bedroom. So let's uncover the things that should never remain there. If you truly want restful sleep, sharper memory, stronger immunity, and peace of mind, first and most dangerously, clutter itself becomes an invisible enemy. And it's not just about appearance, because piles of clothes on a chair, stacks of old magazines on the bedside, or too many decorations on shelves collect dust, trap allergens, and create a heavy psychological weight on the brain that prevents deep rest. And research shows seniors with cluttered bedrooms often wake up more tired than they were before sleep. So removing excess belongings and keeping only what is functional and calming can literally change how your nervous system calms down at night. The second hidden threat is old mattresses and pillows that are more than 7 or 8 years old, because with time, they not only lose support, leading to neck pain, back stiffness, and joint discomfort, but they also harbor millions of dust mites and bacteria that worsen allergies and breathing issues, which is especially dangerous after 65 when lungs are more sensitive. So replacing them with supportive hypoallergenic options is one of the simplest ways to add years of comfort to your life. Third, we need to talk about electronic devices, because TVs, laptops, tablets, and even that glowing smartphone by your bedside quietly sabotage your sleep hormones, flooding your eyes with blue light that blocks melatonin production, while also creating electromagnetic noise that interferes with heart rhythm and brain waves. And seniors who keep electronics in the bedroom are far more likely to wake up groggy, anxious, or unable to fall back asleep after midnight, which is why removing them, or at least keeping them away from the bed, is an essential step toward true rest. Fourth, heavy curtains that block airflow or thick synthetic bedding that traps heat may seem cozy, but actually create temperature imbalances that disrupt your body's natural cooling process. And seniors are particularly vulnerable to overheating at night, which can raise blood pressure, cause night sweats, and trigger restless tossing and turning. So breathable cotton or bamboo fabrics and light, adjustable curtains allow your body to regulate itself better. Fifth, harsh artificial lighting, especially fluorescent bulbs or overly bright ceiling lights, is one of the biggest sleep disruptors that people don't recognize, because your body needs darkness to release melatonin, and when your bedroom glows like a grocery store, your brain thinks it's still daytime, leaving you restless. So seniors should replace these with warm, soft, dimmable lights, or use bedside lamps that create a calming glow. Sixth, scented candles, air fresheners, or harsh cleaning chemicals may seem pleasant, But after 65, your lungs, skin, and immune system become more sensitive. And those artificial fragrances contain toxins that irritate the airways, trigger allergies, and even disrupt hormones. So eliminating them and choosing natural fresh air circulation or essential oils in moderation can protect your health in ways you didn't imagine. 7th, mirrors facing the bed are another silent disruptor. And while they may not sound dangerous, they actually create subtle psychological stimulation, making the brain feel as though it is being watched or as if the room is still active, which leads to shallow sleep and vivid dreams. And many seniors who remove mirrors notice deeper, calmer rest. 8th, piles of shoes, bags, or outdoor items stored in the bedroom carry not only dirt and germs, but also symbolic stress, as they represent the busy, external world invading your sacred rest space. And this constant reminder keeps your nervous system slightly alert, preventing the deep repair your body desperately needs after 65. 9th, ticking clocks or loud wall clocks seem harmless, but the repetitive sound has been proven to increase micro-arousals in older sleepers, which means your brain is pulled out of deep sleep dozens of times per night, leading to morning fatigue and foggy memory. So either use a silent digital clock or keep it outside the room. 10th, stacks of unread books or paperwork left beside the bed can unconsciously weigh on your mind, signaling unfinished tasks, obligations, and stress. And even if you don't notice it consciously, your subconscious picks up the message of incomplete, which interrupts deep relaxation. So keeping only one light book for gentle reading is much healthier. 11th, sentimental but emotionally heavy objects such as old photographs of lost loved ones, items tied to painful memories, or even furniture passed down with stressful family associations may seem comforting, but they carry emotional energy that your subconscious revisits every night. And this prevents your heart and mind from fully recharging. So replacing them with uplifting, calming visuals or neutral, soothing objects helps create emotional peace. 12th, and perhaps the most overlooked, is excess furniture or oversized beds that crowd the room and restrict easy movement. Because as balance and mobility decline with age, having a crowded bedroom increases fall risk, creates anxiety about movement at night, and makes the entire environment feel cramped, which directly affects your sleep quality. So simplifying the layout and allowing clear walking paths makes the space safer and mentally lighter. When you truly take the time to remove these 12 silent disruptors from your bedroom, you are not just cleaning a room, you are literally extending your life, strengthening your memory, protecting your heart, and reclaiming the sacred power of sleep. And the most fascinating part is that none of these changes require medication, expensive therapy, or complicated routines. They are simply about creating an environment where your body can do what it was designed to do, heal itself naturally during sleep. And here is the truth that very few people over 65 are ever told. Your bedroom is not just a place to rest. It is your overnight pharmacy, your invisible doctor, your personal spa. And when you treat it that way, your mornings will never feel the same again. So tonight, when you walk into your bedroom, look around with fresh eyes, ask yourself, which of these 12 things is still silently harming you? And take action to remove them. Because the difference between a tired old age and a vibrant, graceful life often begins with what you choose to keep or not keep. beside your bed, and that single choice can quietly decide how much health, energy, and joy you carry into the years ahead.